Hey everyone, it's Julie. Today we'll be making Hawaiian sweet rolls. These are great for sandwiches. They're great to serve with dinner. These are amazing. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is activate the yeast. I poured in some warm milk, about 110 degrees. I then sprinkled the yeast over the milk and I let it sit for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I poured in all of the wet ingredients, which include 2 eggs, some olive oil, melted butter, brown sugar, salt, and crushed pineapples. I know crushed pineapple seems odd, but I love biting into tiny pieces of pineapple. Some people use pineapple juice, but I definitely went with the crushed pineapples. Give everything a whisk, and now we're ready to add in half of our all-purpose flour. So you know when you bake a cake and you're usually advised not to overmix the batter because the cake's texture will turn out like bread? Well, that should be a clue that you can definitely mix this for a while. Don't take a nap, but let it mix for about 4 to 5 minutes. So I lightly floured my work surface. This dough is super easy to work with. I think it's perfect, not too dry, not too sticky. I wanted to show you the pineapple chunks. Look at that. So we're going to form this into a ball. No need to knead this. I used like a tiny little pinch of flour just on my hand so my fingers don't stick to the dough. But like I mentioned earlier, this dough is perfect. We are going to place this in a grease bowl. We're going to cover this and let it rise for about 1.5 to 2 hours or until it doubles in size, and you want to keep it somewhere warm. About 2 hours later, this is what the dough looked like. And those bubbles at the bottom assure me that the dough is perfect and healthy and gorgeous. Yeah, it's good. So now let's sprinkle a tiny bit of flour and we're ready to cut the dough into 12 little balls. I originally cut like 16, but then I took the dough from the extra 4 and mixed it in with the other 12. And now I'm not great with measurements, but I also don't like bad work, so I did my best to form all 12 balls of dough evenly. If you have a scale and you want to measure them, you're like 2 steps ahead of me already. I just eyeballed them. So now I'm just moving all the little doughs. Yeah, let's call them little doughs. So I could show you how I like to form the rolls. How I like to do it is by tucking all the sides to the bottom, and you kind of want them to look like a hot air balloon. And if you see any lines on top, just keep tucking them to the bottom. And then I just roll them on the table. Cover them completely with your hand, roll them around a bit, and then place them in a buttered baking dish. I'll show you one more time how I like to do it, and meanwhile, let's talk about what I like to do with these. My favorite thing to do with Hawaiian sweet rolls is make ham and Gruyere sandwiches, or sliders, whatever you like to call them, with some mustard or a roasted garlic mayo spread. You can also make cheeseburger sliders with these, Hawaiian cheeseburger sliders, whatever you want really. All right, so now we're going to cover this with some plastic wrap or a lint-free towel. I use my kitchen towel, and we are going to let this rise one last time, about 45 minutes. So what I did was brush them with a little bit of egg wash so it could give it a nice golden color on top, and then they're ready to bake. I bake them in a preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 25 minutes. This is what they look like when they came out of the oven. I brushed them with some melted butter, and that's it. They're ready to serve. Not only are they delicious, they are adorable. Oops. I wanted to show you the sides. I wanted to show you every angle of the roll because they were perfect. And I also wanted to show you the inside of the bread. I know you guys would kill me if I didn't. I really hope you guys give these rolls a try. Let me know if you've ever tried Hawaiian sweet rolls, and if so, what's your favorite way of eating them? I think I'm going to stick with the ham and Gruyere. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you all so much for watching.